The thing that caught his attention was that the bush was burning, but it was not being consumed. And he said to himself, I need to go take a look at this. So Moses walks toward the fire, and as he gets close to the fire, he hears the voice of God calling him by name. Moses, Moses, come closer. Now, I don't know about you, but here's a bush that's on fire but not being consumed, and now you hear the audible voice of God. That's it for me. It's a total meltdown right there on the spot. I'm done. It's over. I'm checking out. But not so with Moses. Moses drew closer, and then the Lord said to Moses, I want you to take your sandals off because this is holy ground. And then we find Moses on his face before God, before the fire of God, the holy fire of God, the holy love of God, the holy presence of God. God and Moses then have this incredible conversation. It was a life-changing conversation. Now you know this, and I just remind you of this, that any time you fall on your face before God and you have a conversation with God, it'll be a life-changing conversation. God said something like this to Moses. Now Moses, I've heard the prayer of my people, your people, and I'm coming down now to rescue them. I have a plan, and you're a part of that plan. My plan is to deliver my people. Your part is to lead the charge for me. I want you to remember two things about God, young people. The first one is this: God always has a plan. God is never without a plan. And the second thing is this: God rarely works alone. God seldom does what he does without the help of people. And that's true all through the Scripture. So here's Moses. He hears the plan of God. Now that's a good plan. He is absolutely ready for God to come and deliver his people. He likes that part of the plan. But he's not too sure about the second part of the plan, which is, you're the guy that's going to lead them out for me. Moses has a whole truckload of excuses. Isn't it interesting when God begins to talk to us about the things we ought to do, the excuses that we come up with? And Moses had a ton of excuses. Moses started out by saying, why me? Why didn't you call somebody else? And he and God talked about that a little while. And then Moses said, okay, if I'm the guy, suppose I go back to Egypt, where I guess you know there's probably a warrant out for my arrest. Suppose I go back to Egypt and I tell the people that God has sent me to deliver them, the God of Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, and they say, well, what's his name? Well, what am I going to tell them then? So God gives to Moses his name. That's like giving out your